Hi, thanks for sharing your plan. I opened it in my X10, and the first thing I did was to check edit default settings. And let's see, what's camera tools? Yeah, there's a setting for each camera type, like floor camera. You don't have show shadows checked. Floor camera, I don't often use the floor camera, but nevertheless, shadows are not checked. Perspective full overview, shadows are checked. Floor overview, no shadows. And shadows are turned on in cross-section elevations. Okay. What about backclip? No, no shadows. No shadows for vector view. No shadows for orthographic full overview. And no shadows checked for orthographic full overview. Okay. I also, just out of curiosity, went over to edit preferences on this plan. And Dermot Dempsey mentioned at Chief Talk this morning that one of the possibilities could be that your sunlight's turned off or that the sun's not set properly. So I, just out of curiosity, I went to CAD, and there's a sun angle here. You've got an input for Kansas. I looked it up, and this is these are coordinates for Kansas. If you live in Kansas, you're in luck. Okay. And Central Time, that would be correct for Kansas. Anyway, let's take a look here. I'm going to open your elevation. Well done, by the way. Nice, clean looking work. Now, I'm going to go to the camera icon up here, edit active camera, and turn the shadows on. They were turned off. See, now we got a shadow based on the sun coordinates that you've input in preferences. Okay, so that works. I'll just leave it on. Now I'm going to create a floor camera on the first floor. Okay, I'm going to check the camera icon. No shadows have been ordered. So let's turn shadows on, and there's shadows. Let's change the camera type. We'll go over here to render cameras. We'll change it to vector. There's still shadows. Glass house. Well, there's no shadows in glass house. That doesn't count. Nor, I don't, yeah, Duotone has shadows. Technical illustration, yeah, there's shadows in technical illustration. We'll check painting. Yeah, it's got shadows. I don't particularly like that camera, but there it is. And then watercolor. So I don't quite understand what trouble you're having, unless there's a problem with your video card or your video software drivers. That might be the case. There's no shadows in line drawing and physically based. And it's working fine. Let's see if I overlooked anything. Let's go to just out of curiosity, I'm going to do well, you haven't built any framing, so never mind. There's nothing to create shadows on. Let's try this overview camera, and then go to the camera, edit active camera, turn shadows on, which were turned off. And there's shadows, not very pronounced, but there's shadows. You see that there was some change when I checked the tick mark. not much of a change, but nevertheless, it's still there. So I don't know what to tell you. I could get shadows in any camera that has shadows as an attribute to work just fine. In any case, I hope this helps you, and thanks for watching.